The Wargaming.net League Grand Finals at the end of May promise to be intense. It will not only be a spectacular show, but it will also bring a newcomer to the premium shop, the Chrysler GF heavy tank. Let's see what this American luxury vehicle can do. The Chrysler exterior fits its name pretty well. This is indeed a Chrysler. Big, black, with the logo on its hood. Looks pretty stylish. A powerful engine and excellent front armour are standard features. Some people may say that thick armour is passé. Well, don't believe them. With the Chrysler, armour's back in style. Even Tier 9 and 10 vehicles will find it hard to penetrate a correctly positioned Chrysler, let alone same-tier vehicles. Several simple rules will allow you to make the most of the robust armour on this American full-size sedan. Rule 1. Against Tier 7 vehicles, you can roll out without any worries. Only TDs can penetrate the Chrysler, and not with every shot. Rule 2. Angle your tank in a diamond-shaped position so that its gun looks over the front road wheel. Angled like this, you won't even need any cover. Many Tier 8 vehicles will be helpless against you. Rule 3. Hide your lower glacis plate. This segment is fairly thick and can withstand fire from many Tier 7s, but it's best to play it safe, but feel free to expose your upper glacis plate. It's basically impenetrable for anyone except maybe higher tier TDs. Angle your hull at 20 degrees. At angles like this, even Tier 10 medium and heavy tanks will have to work hard to penetrate you with a standard shell. Most importantly, don't angle your hull too much. The enemy will start perforating you if you show too much side armour. Don't get too close to the enemy. The value of the front armour is in its excellent armour slope. If you allow an E50M to fire at your upper glacis at point-blank range, it won't care about the angles. It will easily make holes in your luxurious Chrysler. Also, your engine and fuel tanks are located at the front, and they will readily turn yellow from a random hit. Don't turn your turret away from the enemy too much. It's roundish and there aren't any tricks with the angles. The turret front is the strongest part and can withstand the standard shells of Tier 10 heavy and medium tanks at medium range with confidence. Remember that the turret is mounted at the rear, so the gun depression is poor, only 6 degrees. So don't even try to fire from hilltops and dunes. It will do no good. So the ideal position for the Chrysler looks something like this. Lower glacis plate hidden, about 100 meters from the enemy, with cover nearby for reloads. You just need to find a position like this in the key sector of the battlefield and reach it as soon as possible. A powerful engine gives you a good chance to reach that perfect spot in time. The Chrysler can reach a top speed of 35 kilometers per hour, and the 20 horsepower per ton power-to-weight ratio lets it accelerate quickly. Among all Tier 8 heavy tanks, only the French can compete with the Chrysler. Even some medium tanks will lag behind. So it's entirely possible that you'll be in position earlier than the enemy expects. Being able to battle on your own terms gets you halfway to victory. It's very difficult to fight against a properly dug-in Chrysler. The new American also handles nicely in city driving. Excellent dynamics allow it to roll out from cover and get back into cover quickly. But the Chrysler's biggest advantage is its awesome aim time. Among Tier 8, 9 and 10 heavy tanks, only the Carnarvon and the FV215B can come near it. Among medium tanks, only the Leopard 1 and M48A1 are a match. The whole rollout, aim, fire, hide procedure takes just seconds. Many heavy tanks can only roll out during this time. The Chrysler has a decent average damage per shot of 320 and a good fire rate. The only drawback is penetration with a standard shell, 198mm. Of course, there are APCR rounds with penetration of 260mm for emergencies. However, aiming at vulnerable spots is no problem with that nimble gun. Even when the initial brawls are over and the final stage of the battle begins, the vehicle still retains its effectiveness. Its dynamics allow you to keep up with your allies in the advance, and in difficult situations, you will have a chance to return and knock the capture points off some discourteous driver in a compact. When dueling the medium tanks at close range, the Chrysler feels pretty confident. It traverses fast and only the most agile enemy vehicles will be able to outmaneuver it. However, you're still better off avoiding such engagements in open terrain and fighting in your own element. The Chrysler GF is an interesting vehicle. It has its peculiar features and you need to adjust yourself to playing it. But it's sturdy and maneuverable, and it can stand up to Tier 10 vehicles. Throw in the profitability of a premium vehicle and you get a tank that is really enjoyable to play while you earn credits. This is a real Chrysler, the Chrysler of World of Tanks.